Okay, guys, it's the hippie nurse again, part 2 of how to travel with kids. So please subscribe, click the notification bell, and like these videos for me so I can grow the channel and bring more content for you guys. So back to it. One thing I forgot to include, well, I didn't forget to include, I'm going to include it here. Everybody know during COVID, kids are either in school full-time, well, some states in school full-time. Some schools are doing a hybrid model, so they're in school full-time or half of the time in school and then virtual. And then third, they're either all virtual. So when you have narrowed it down which school your child is going to attend, make sure you find out if it's going to be in person and all virtual, because that is going to help you determine if you can do this contract and what type of childcare you're going to need. Like I said in the previous video, the schools usually have information on what daycares, childcares will help with virtual learning. What I have found out, the YMCA, which we're part of, actually have information or can help parents with virtual learning for their kids. What I had come across was they would either pick up your kids and take them to school, or the kids can spend all day at the Y doing their virtual learning. They just have to provide their own, laptop or tablet, whatever device they're using. So utilize the YMCA. So wherever you're looking for a contract, one thing I always look for, if there is a YMCA in that state and city. And what also happens, if you're already a member, what I do, I would pause my membership here at home because I'm on the road and contact the YMCA in the state I'm going, be like, hey, I'm a member here in Florida. My daughter needs childcare, virtual learning. Can you help? Guys, 9 times out of 10, it has been a yes. I don't have to pay no membership fee, no initial membership fee. I just pay for childcare, and every state is different. So use the YMCA as a resource. They're awesome. Okay, what else did I need to tell you guys? Let's see. I put a note beside it. Oh, what I forgot to tell you too, when you're doing the research, when you've narrowed it down to the 3 states, as you're typing out or writing down this information, so you won't lose the information and have to redo this all over again, email it to yourself. Email the information to yourself so you'll have it. 1, 2, 3, the hotels, the school, the daycare, the hospital, addresses, and phone numbers. If you just email it to yourself, you will always have it. So you don't have to do all the extra work. So do that. Let's see what else. Oh, one of the most important things. Anytime I'm doing a contract, especially if it's going to be around spring break or during the school year where it's going to be a long break, be fall break, spring break, I always, in my contract, ask for that week off. Like I said, it's just not about you. It's about your child. So if your child is off for that week, put it in your contract so you can be off that week. And guess what? You guys can go exploring. It's awesome. When I did my contract in New Mexico, when she was out of school for a couple of days, I put it in my contract. And guess where we went? San Diego, California for the weekend. Well, for 4.5, 5 days. So that was a little mini vacation for us. We had never been to California. I mean, I've been to California on contract, but this was way before. For vacation, when I was in New Mexico in that contract, the week that she was out, I included it in my contract. And guess what? We went to San Diego. And guys, she had a blast and fell in love with California. San Diego was awesome. And once we left New Mexico, my daughter has actually asked, Mom, can we go back? Because we were in Gallup at the time. The next biggest city from Gallup is Albuquerque. It's like 2 hours away. So every other weekend or maybe twice a month, depending, we would go to Albuquerque and just shop, eat, and just have a good time. We were there doing the balloon festival that year. They didn't do it in 2020 due to COVID, but I'm going to try to see if I can add some pictures from the balloon festival that year. It was absolutely beautiful. We had a great time, and she actually asked to go back to New Mexico. So I'm actually looking at a contract after this one is over to do one in Albuquerque, because we absolutely fell in love with the people, the food, the culture is just absolutely beautiful. We fell in love with the mountains, you know, being out west, because I'm an East Coast girl, born and raised in Atlanta, but I've been in Tampa for almost 14 years, but I never realized how much I love the West Coast. It's absolutely beautiful. And that's the beauty of travel nursing, guys. I think a lot of people would agree. When we do this journey, we really get to see our country. Like, I had no idea how beautiful the U.S. is. I would never known that I would fall in love with the desert, with mountains, because I'm a beach girl. Look, give me the beach, some suntan, and a chair, and I could be on the beach for hours tanning. You know, but it's just beautiful, and we love it out there. And like I said, after this contract is over, right now I'm in North Dakota doing winter. This is my second contract here, so I have officially experienced all 4 seasons now. And North Dakota is a beautiful state. I will come back and do another contract. I love the people. I love the hospital I'm at. So it's awesome. I'm going to tell you guys a funny story on my next video of how I became a travel nurse, of how I ended up choosing North Dakota, and what my recruiter said from Gifted Healthcare is hilarious. But anyway, I digress. But just know, you guys, we can do this as parents. Our kids can do this. Kids are resilient. Like I told you, they're no different. I feel like we're no different than military families, you know, who travel and move several times a year. Now, I will say on this contract, because we got here in January, my contract ends the first week in May. I'm either going to extend, because they've already asked me. I'm still debating about extending the contract, but either way, I'm going to stay here in North Dakota to the end of the school year. I did say that to myself, that the next contracts that I do, that's coming up in the fall and then spring of next year, I'm going to try to choose one where my daughter can finish the school year, because she is getting older, coming up on age. She's going to be in middle school next fall, 6th grader. So hopefully, if I get a contract, because my next contract, I'm either looking at New Mexico, California, or Arizona. So if I can get something starting in July, August, I'll try to stay through the end of fall. So fall break is basically the end of December, and then go from there. So we'll see. You know, I would love to choose a contract where they ask me to continue or extend 3 more times. I can just finish the whole school year out for her. And because, like I said, it's just not about me. You know, I want the money to be good, yes, but I also want her to enjoy this lifestyle as well. So that's it. I think I've given you everything that I've learned over these 2 years. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment, leave your question. I'll respond, and to be continued, and look forward to more videos I want to give you guys. I have a lot of information I've learned over these 2 years. So stay tuned to the Hippie Nurse. Love ya. Bye.